Welcome back. Doing a little work on the Rebel Pro tonight. Just a quick video showing you what I've done so far. Went ahead and then installed the vent fittings on the bottom. These are the high flow ones from BBM. Running 2 vent lines. Also, while I got it flipped over, is this used to be wood. Now it's actually painted. I found the exact match for this green, and it is a Tester's. Let's see, what is this? It was called something weird. Actually got a can of spray paint for it too, so I'm going to go back and paint the aileron and gear door covers. It is sublime green. So I'm going to take the carbon decal off of the bottom side of the wing hatches, and I'm going to paint them. And you can see it's a perfect match. So it looks good. Turned out really nice. So anyways, let me flip this over and I'll show you the top side real quick. Actually, I'll get the stand here. Oh, while I'm up, also went ahead, took the tail back off, and you flip it over, and then you glue in these supports for the bottom of the rail for the pipe mount. And I had to put a little bit of, I couldn't get to the epoxy on the bottom side, so I ran a bead of epoxy down that side and glued these in. So that's curing. And went ahead and mounted some of the equipment. Started that last night, trying to get it installed and everything, and I went ahead and put it in. Over so I can see what I'm doing. Bam. Alrighty. Take this back off. So as you can see, I went ahead and started mounting the Futaba Roby battery backer. This is the switch for it. It's where you do all your programming. I moved it forward that way I have plenty of, because I know the batteries are going to be in the nose, so I get down to about that far, and then the batteries have really long extensions, so I could essentially mount them up in the nose if I needed to. I'm probably going to go for mounting on top of the turbine rails, or the nose gear mount rails. So, but what I did, cut this out, and it's kind of suspended. So I took these long 3mm bolts, and you're not going to be able to see it, but I took pictures of it, and I took some field tubing and cut it to about 1 inch length, slid it up on the screw, and then put a bolt on the bottom, and it's a shock mount, but it's nice and durable, doesn't move, but it's kind of like a rubbery mount. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. I'm going to mount the pressure sensor next. This will be my air gauge plus my sequencer and fail-safe. I'm going to make a little bracket, and I'm going to mount it like right here, because I don't want to have it up on top. I don't really want to, I don't know, I might, nah, I'll just make a little bracket and have it sitting just like this, and I'm going to put a gear fill and gear door / brake fill on this side. So I'll have 2 air fills. I'm using the BBM ones, and then I'm going to mount the iGyro right here, and then my 2 receivers essentially right here in this area. That way they're up high, they're away from the turbine, and I can kind of run the antenna how I need them. or I may put them on the inside here, one on each side, but I haven't decided yet, so that's what I'm looking at. Like I said, I went ahead and put you can't see them. Got the vent line. I gotta put the washer and the nut on the inside, and then I'm gonna go ahead and mount the tank. Tank is repaired, and it is also, I beefed it up. It's hard to see there, but nice carbon wrap to keep it from flexing. I went ahead and added about a 4-inch piece of brass tubing to the clunk line, cut out a section. That's how much I cut out of the clunk line. That's just to keep it from folding, getting basically up in the nose of the tank and bent over, and then when it goes aft it gets stuck and you flame out. So but like I said, I'm working on getting the tank installed. I got to put a little bit more epoxy around that front mount because there's such a big gap. I wasn't able to put glue. If I put that much glue to fill the gap, it would be quite a bit of weight. So I'm going to take some balsa triangle stock and kind of put it in certain places just to kind of help support it, and then I'm going to go ahead and install the tank. So another lazy night, just kind of feeling like I want to take a break, so we'll see how much I get done tonight. I was putting the canopy on, trying to get the lock system put in. I think I'm going to redo. I hate that I've already cut the slits in the canopy. You know, for those little hatches. The problem with the concept works great. It's just the BVM ones, the top part that you pull back like that, is so small. It hurts your fingers trying to get it on there, and they're so tight. Probably could take some of the spring out and relieve some of the tension, but it's just not going on very well the way I was going to do it. So I may cut them out, fill in the hole, paint it, and then just do the stock wire setup or something like that. So we'll see. I don't know. But you guys stay tuned. I'm going to try to get some more equipment installed and get the tank installed. You guys have a good one.